Welcome inside our coverage of Day 2 at the NCAA Division III Track and Field Indoor National Championships. I'm Brendan Gulick. We've already gotten several of the field events finishing this morning, and we've crowned lots of national champions so far, but this is the most exciting part of the meet. For the next 3.5 hours, we are going to have championship race after championship race. It's going to be fast and furious inside this building. You've got a couple of field events mixed in as well, but we are going to have a ton of fun on the track primarily over the next 3 hours. Our first event of the track championships is the men's 60-meter hurdles, and our contestants have just gotten the okay to take their marks. Maybe the favorite, Mason Plant, 8.04 in his prelim yesterday. He's a sophomore from Mount Union. The Purple Raiders have high hopes for a team national championship on the men's side. Mason Plant could really give them a big lift. But Peter Girardi from St. John Fisher, Storm Malone from Cortland State, Bobby Cooks from Rowan, Christian Jackson from Wisconsin Whitewater, and Alex Duffs, all really good runners too. Plant running in the middle with the long hair. Good start on the outside from Malone. Plant is out front. He's got one hurdle to go, and he makes his way to the finish line first, just ahead of Bobby Cooks. Mason Plant, the national champion in the men's 60-meter hurdles. Congratulations, Emily Richards and the rest of the All-American class in the women's indoor 1-mile championship. We'll give you an update on the women's triple jump as they have now begun preparing for the final flight. They have trimmed their field from 17 down to 9. All right, Elizabeth Jones's sister, Kaylee Jones, is also running in this championship race. Elizabeth Jones with the top time in the first heat, 55.19. That's the time to beat to win the national championship. From Chicago, Nicole Vaca-Guzman, and from Stevens Institute, Gina Della Russo will join Kaylee Jones and Waddle Jonathas in this second section. Jonathas yesterday had a day for the ages. No one has ever sprinted as fast as her at D3. Can she add to her incredible resume with another championship here? Jonathas in blue in lane 5. Good start for her and for Vaca-Guzman in Chicago in lane 3. Kaylee Jones falling back a little bit. Jonathas has already surpassed Gina Della Russo. Vaca-Guzman right now in third place. Della Russo in second as they converge on the inner lap. One more time around the track. Jonathas ran 54.5 yesterday. That's the D3 record. Could she break it today? She's on pace to really give it a shot. Waddle and Jonathas well ahead of the field. Della Russo, then Jones, then Vaca-Guzman. Jonathas has to finish strong if she wants to break the record. She's done it! Waddle and Jonathas, 54.28. One of the greatest champions in Division III history. All right, the women's 800 about to get underway, and there in the middle of your screen, Emily Richards in the orange and black. She is looking for her second national championship in, I don't know, about an hour. She won the women's mile at 3 o'clock. That was at just about 50 minutes ago. Annalise Wagner running next to her in the green with the number 4. And there are a whole contingent of Washington University Bears that are going to cheer her on as well as the nice group of Ohio Northern Polar Bears looking for something special from Emily Richards. Men's high jump continuing as well, and we'll try to show you some coverage of that between the track events. The men's high jump, the women's triple jump, the only two field events left. Other than that, it's just track championships. We are pretty late now on day 2 of the indoor track and field national championships. Richards wants to pull ahead early. Look for her to try and set the tone. Annalise Wagner has really long strides, and Wagner is going to run right with Richards. This is Emily Richards' signature event. And again, if she can just kind of get into a rhythm and set the tone ahead of this group, put maybe a little distance between herself and some of the other really good competitors, knowing that she has to hold off Annalise Wagner in particular, I think you'll see Richards run with a smile on her face. If nothing else, she just likes to go out and compete. Right now, Richards and then Wagner going 1-2. And then it's Sydney Packard from WPI, followed by Kathleen Yeager from the College of New Jersey. 2 laps down, 2 laps to go. If you're Annalise Wagner, you got to think about when you want to pick your time to go. And it might be right now. Wagner trying to hold off Richards a little bit. Emily accelerates a touch. This is almost becoming a 3-person race. Yeager has fallen back a bit. Wagner looks like she's really starting to put max effort into it. Richards running more calmly. Final lap of the women's 800-meter national championship. And look at Emily Richards go. Holy cow, is she pulling ahead. This had been a race for 3 laps, but it is no longer. The D3 national meet record, 2:06.89. It is being threatened by Emily Richards. 2:06.43, it's a new D3 record, and the second championship of the day for Emily Richards. Annalise Wagner, 2:08.78. A really good run for her, but this one belongs to Emily Richards. She wins another one. I'm not sure that Annalise Wagner could have done much more than that. What a showing. Wagner ran a full 3 seconds faster than her prelim time yesterday. As the young ladies all head over and try to hydrate, 2:06.53. A new D3 record for Emily Richards. So we've seen a couple of Division III records fall today. Jeremy Hernandez in the 1 mile. Emily Richards in the 800. Waddle and Jonathas broke the record yesterday in the 60, in the 200, and in the 400. Today she rebroke it in the 400. She still has the 200 to go. Her 60-meter time today was 1/100th of a second slower than what she ran yesterday. So Emily Richards with 2 national championships. Folks, just in case you don't understand how rare it is, what Emily Richards is on the precipice of and what Waddle and Jonathas has accomplished today, it's only happened 3 times ever in Division III NCAA indoor track history, where one person has won 3 national championships in 3 separate events at one competition. Today, Waddle and Jonathas has won her 2nd and 3rd after having won the long jump yesterday. Jonathis has a chance to win her fourth, and Richards could win her third if she wins the 3K a little later. Sally Cisse from Bates College, competing in her, I believe that was her 6th attempt in the women's triple jump. Emily Richards, the 800-meter champion. She won the 1 mile race earlier in the day and has the 3K still ahead of her as she tries for a 3 championship performance in her final indoor national championships. From Emily Richards to the other most decorated athlete at these games, Wadilin Jonathis. She is looking for her unprecedented 4th national championship this weekend. She's already won the 60 and set the D3 championship record. She's already won the 200 and set the D3, I should say the 400 and set the D3 championship record. And she won the long jump yesterday on her very first jump. 5.94 meters on the women's long jump yesterday. She is already the D3 championship record holder in her preliminary time of 23.90. She's got to beat 24.64 from Carmen Shute at Birmingham Southern from our first section. Sarah King, Danny Bland, and Gabrielle Noland running as well. Jonathis running in lane 5. Everybody with a clean start. Jonathis with the super long strides makes up a ton of ground early. She's already outrunning Noland. Wadilin Jonathis looking for history. 24.64 the time to beat. Jonathis well out in front. Wadilin Jonathis from UMass Boston. 24.00, the national champion in the 200. Congratulations to Wadilin Jonathis, her 4th national championship. They have adjusted her time to 24.07, and you can tell she is out of gas. She's being helped up off the track at the moment by her coaching staff. What an incredible young lady. Jonathis probably battling some dehydration. She wins it running away. No sprinter in Division III women's indoor track or outdoor track history has ever accomplished what Jonathis has done in such a short amount of time. Congratulations, Wadilin Jonathis. The 60, the 200, the 400, and the women's long jump. 4 titles in one weekend. That is simply mind-blowing.